Hi, I'm James Madsen and welcome to the latest episode of On the Hook. Today we're fishing Minehead. It's late April and we're fishing a venue called Greneley. We're actually fishing low water today. We're waiting for the tide to go out currently at the moment. Our main target species today is going to be ray, but there's also a chance of various other fish. Being the Bristol Channel, you never really know what you're going to catch. There has been some small-eyed rays caught recently and some spotted rays. We've also got a chance of a thornback, even a blonde. We might see a bass, a pollock, even a conger eel. Yeah, so looking forward to getting started. Right, we're just getting a few rigs out. Obviously, first of all, we are using a grip lead because we're going to be fishing in a lot of tide, so that's going to anchor onto the sand, hopefully, or the rock, and stop our lead from moving and fix our bait in one position. I'm going to use two different types of rigs. So they're going to use a single hook dongle rig. That's the dongle. It's a circle hook rig, so single circle hook. That's actually a 3/0. We've got a cord on here, it's braid, 150-pound braid, and the bait attaches to the dongle, and I shall show you that shortly. Let's just have a look at the rig. It's not a pulley rig. We're going to be using a fixed paternoster rig, and the dongle clips up there. This is 3 foot long. Using that because it's a little bit more direct. I'm just finding you get slightly better hookups with the circle hook. Baiting up this particular rig with squid and bluey. So start off with the squid. I like to use my squid first, fix a nice solid foundation to the dongle. And you find once that squid's attached, it doesn't move. Whack a bit of elastic around it before we put the hook in. Put the circle hook in right at the top of the bait. Pull the dongle round. Change the position of mine. There we go. And then we just whip that squid on to the dongle. And then once I feel that's fully secure, which I do, start putting a bit of bluey around it. I like to layer my baits. I don't like to put on too much all at once. Just find it's a bit more secure and a bit neater. And there we go. Ready to go. Just put off the bit of elastic there. Nice and aerodynamic. These rigs tend to cast very well once the loop on the dongle is attached. There we have it. So we're 2 hours into the session. There's an hour and a quarter to go until low water. It's a good time now. There hasn't been a great deal happening. There's been dogfish aplenty. There's a few anglers turned up around us now, and all I've seen so far is dogs. I've dogs myself. I did have a problem with a snag, so I have moved slightly to the right, so fingers crossed. Should start getting a bit more tackle back. It can be tackle hungry. There's patches of rock out on the sand, so just bad luck. So hopefully we'll have something better to report shortly. Slow pull down. That's what we want to see. Very happy, first ray of the session. A nice little small-eyed ray. Much more positive bite. Very different from a dogfish, just slowly pulling the tip over. This one's fallen for a bluey and squid cocktail, and you can see the circle hook there, right in the lips, just where we want it for a quick release. Very pleased indeed. So, I think I'll walk up, put my rod on the stand, unhook it and pop it straight back. Pleased with that one, we're going to pop it back now, straight away. A little bit of encouragement, just so he gets away from the rocks. There we go, and he's gone. Well, second ray of the session, really pleased with this one. It's a spotted ray. It's not a bad size for the Bristol Channel, about average I would say. You can tell the difference between a spotted ray and a blonde ray is the spots don't go to the edges of the wing on the spotted and they do on the blonde, so that's the difference there. But yeah, very pleased with this one. We shall pop it back now. 25 minutes to go until low water, so fingers crossed we might see a few more rays before the turn of the tide and maybe some on the flood. So, third ray of the session. It's very small. It's a small eye. And this one's rather greedy, fallen for a double sand eel and squid bait on the bottom hook of a 2-hook clip down. So, it's still a ray. Happy with that. Third of the session. And we're bang on low water now, so going to fish 2 hours of the flooding tide. Hopefully we might see 1 or 2 more. So just caught fourth species of the day. It's a huss. It's a very small one, but nevertheless it's nice to see. You do get some really big huss in the Bristol Channel. It's not unusual to see fish in excess of 13 pound on some marks in Minehead off the shore. Yeah, pleased with this one. It fell for a bluey and squid cocktail. Seems to be the winning bait today, which will pop him back. Just something of note when fishing venues like Grenelly here, or even further up towards the harbour, is fishing on these boulders. Now they are very slippery, especially when wet, so my advice is to tread very carefully, don't rush around, try and walk in the cracks of the rocks. Doesn't really matter what sort of footwear you've got. You can try studded boots, you can try all sorts of grips, but when they're slippery, so go careful, because it would be quite easily to slip over and seriously hurt yourself. Coming to the end of the session. We're pretty much bang on 2 hours now on the flood. And we just had another spotted ray. It's a nice one. We reckon guesstimated about £3 in weight. Very nice end to the session. Nice, another nice fish. 4 rays in total. We've had bass, dogfish. Been successful. We've still got 2 rods fishing in the water, so you never know. We might get something else on the last shot. But if we don't, this is a great little end to the session. We'll pop it back now.